here, Crimson Chris.
And there,
Jules True.
And we're here to recommend some comic books for you today. Here to start it all off is Mr. Marvel himself, Jules True.
Okay, I've been gone a while. I'm gonna try to do this completely G-rated. Hunger issue 2, it's awesome. Issue 1 was really good. Galactus is gonna eat the Ultimate Universe. That's awesome. Buy it in singles. Superior Spider-Man number 15. Dan Slott, wherever you are, you're a terrible person. I want to hate this book and I can't. It's wonderful. Buy it in singles. Indestructible Hulk, Agent of Time. They retcon Betty Ross. I'm sorry, you used to be good, then you became Red She-Hulk, and that's just the worst thing ever. Issue 11's wonderful. I loved it. Buy it in singles.
Agreed.
Mark Waid, thank you. Okay. All new X-Men issue 15, Brian Michael Bendis. We all know how I feel about you. Don't anyone bring it up. It's a really good issue. Yeah, that thing. Beast and Jean, that was kind of cute. Rachel Summers and Jean Grey not saying a single word to each other is hilarious. Buy it in singles. And issue 9 of Uncanny X-Men. I love Dazzler. I don't care what anyone says. It's one of my favorite X-Men. Has been Nightcrawler and Dazzler forever. That was the best relationship. I'm sorry. And her as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is awesome. She tells Scott to go F himself. Loved it. Buy it in singles. That's it. I didn't cuss. I loved it.
Good job.
Good job.
Crimson.
Alrighty, guys. My very first quick pick of the week is going to be Earth 2, issue number 15. This issue, it starts off really good. You see Flash being just utterly defeated. The war is going on right now in this book. For those of you who have been reading it, Steppenwolf is wrecking people's stuff, man. It's happening in this book a lot. We see Barda a lot in this book. It's pretty cool. I like it. We don't see hardly any Hawkgirl, and Hawkgirl is one of the best parts, in my opinion, of Earth 2. This is definitely one of those issues that's cool. It's got a lot of action in it, but you can probably skip it, so keep that in mind.
By James Robinson.
Yeah, and James Robinson, that's his last issue. I don't want to talk about it. Green Arrow issue 23. For all of you who have been watching my videos, you know how I feel about Green Arrow and his run, or Jeff Lemire's run of Green Arrow. It's really good. It's the only run of Green Arrow that I've ever cared about, that I've ever wanted to pick up, that I've ever wanted to buy in singles. Each issue I want to buy it in singles, and I do, and I review it for you guys, so definitely pick this up. We see the truth behind Shadow in this. We see more of the truth behind Ollie's dad in this. It's very good. It's really juicy. Pick it up in the singles. The art in this is amazing. My last quick pick of the week, guys, is Green Lantern issue number 23. Now I know we just came off a huge run for Green Lantern. Jeff Johns' run ended.
10 years.
10 years. This is the 3rd issue of the new guy's run. The art is great. The story just starts off okay. It's very unneeded. It's an unnecessary Green Lantern story. But this issue is where the story starts to pick up, and it's where I start to care about it. We meet a new Star Sapphire. She's amazing. She is fighting Hal. We see Hal take leadership of the Corps. It's amazing. We see a lot of Kilowog, which everybody likes more Kilowog. What I can say about this issue, some people will hate it, but it's actually a good read. Go ahead and pick that up in the singles. You can actually start from this issue, pick this up, and go ahead and start reading the rest. As long as the story doesn't slow down, it will be a good run. The first 2 issues, kind of lame. And that's what I have for my quick picks of the week.
Okay, guys, give me your picks. Give me your favorites, Jules.
Avengers 17. I love everything Jonathan Hickman does. The man walks on water for me. Nick Spencer joins him for the last couple of issues. As we get toward infinity, which as the tagline is, nothing lasts forever. 17 issues to build to infinity. 17 issues to put 30 people in the Avengers. I'm like not even joking. You can look up the last page of this issue. There's like 30 people. Like 30 people in this team. That's ridiculous. And just builds up. It kind of gets through all these little incursions of Earth and all these other universes colliding. We're getting ready for infinity. We get like 30 people in the Avengers, and it gets really exciting. And it's just like, the end of the issue's like, yeah, we were all Avengers for a time. If we only knew it would all end. It was like, wait, whoa, wait, what? I just took 17 issues to put 30 people in this team. And now you're like, yeah, and then like we're all gonna like either die or leave the team, and there's just gonna be no more of it.
What?
So I don't know what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be really sad. Jonathan Hickman's really good at really sad stuff, and Nick Spencer's really good at really weird stuff. So who knows what they're gonna do to the team. I love this issue. I've loved every issue prior to. This whole series is buying the singles. Some people might be a wait for the trade, but I don't think this issue is. kind of pulls everything full circle. Ex Nihilo becomes an Avenger. It's a really that issue 1 all the way to 17. Ex Nihilo and Abyss are Avengers. They did that. Spoiler alert. That's how the issue. Like he literally takes a little Omega symbol and like draws a line across. It's like, hey, look, it's an A. It's like that's the nastiest looking A I've seen on anybody in the entire Marvel universe. But he was really good. Buying the singles, I loved it. Crimson, what's your favorite?
Alright guys, my favorite of the week is Batman Detective Comics issue number 23. In this issue we see the fight between Batman and the new villain in Gotham, or in this Gotham universe. His name is Wrath. He is, for those of you who have been reading or who haven't been reading, Wrath is practically Batman. He's another rich guy, he has a lot of power, and he uses his power to do evil things. So it's pretty much Bruce Wayne if he went down the wrong path. And Batman is out to get this guy because he's killing cops. And I don't know why yet, but we're about to find out. But he is a cop killer. And it sucks, and Batman can't have that because that's his whole spiel, is to save Gotham, and he needs the cops to help him do that. So Wrath, like I said, is out to get him. Alfred has been abducted in this issue. We see Bruce Wayne lose one of his closest friends, the closest thing he's ever had to a dad. And that really sucks. Yeah,
Loses Alfred?
He's losing Alfred in this issue. Spoiler alert.
New 52 hates you.
New 52 is out to get Alfred. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Every Batman story in the New 52 in the last 3 years has had some point just completely done wrong with Alfred.
But that aside,
Even the Nolan movie did something wrong with
Alfred.
I know,
right?
Poor Alfred.
That's not New 52's
so
fault.
sad.
When we make a video, leave Alfred alone.
Buried enough members of the Wayne family.
Leave Alfred alone.
Anyway, like I was saying before I was brutally interrupted by Mr. Marvel over there, the fight is coming to a head in this issue. The next issue is going to be the conclusion, or at least I hope it's the conclusion, because if it's not, they'll just run it out too long. But the Batman story is not why I recommend this issue, and it is not why it's my favorite. This issue is my favorite because it has the Man-Bat story in the back, and the Man-Bat story is one of the best things that I've read for DC in a very long time. We see the two Bat people in this, Man-Bat and I guess She-Man-Bat. I just kind of named her that.
She-Man-Bat.
She-Man-Bat. That's her name right now.
Woman-Bat.
Well, that sounds gross.
She could be Woman-Bat.
I'm gonna stick with She-Man-Bat in this one.
Okay.
Just for the sake of this video.
Okay.
Anyway, his wife in this, for all you guys who've been reading, we all know now that his wife is the Bat person that has been killing people. She has taken her genes from a vampire bat, very rare breed of vampire bat, to recreate his serum, the Langstrom serum. It's very carnivorous, and she is using it to free herself from her employers. We learn in this issue that everything she has done, her relationship with Dr. Langstrom, her marriage, her job, everything is a lie. Everything is her job. It's her actual job.
Wow.
And she's using this bat serum to break free of all of that. Her employers, her marriage, everything. And we feel really bad for Dr. Langstrom in this. You see him lose everything, and he's just, at the end of the issue, he's just on his knees just wondering what happened to his life. And it's one of the saddest things I've read in a Batman book in a long time. So I definitely recommend it. Pick it up in the singles. The art is amazing. You cannot pick this issue up alone and start reading it. You have to go back at least to issue 19 is the issue that you need to read. Definitely read the annuals. The annuals for Batman make all of this make sense, and they tell you in this issue. So pick that up in the singles. It is not a wait for the trade, although I will be buying it in the trade. And that's my reviews for the week, guys. With that said, we will turn it over to the Ultimate One.
The Ultimate One does not have a trade back throwback for this week, but instead he has a trade back throwback game for you guys. A recommendation for the Xbox, the PS2, and the GameCube. We bring you Spider-Man 2.
Great.
Not necessarily Spider-Man 2 the movie, but it's not quietly based around the movie.
You got a Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, you got Tobey Maguire, you got pizza, you got balloons, you got Black Cat, you got a very shocker.
Is it Rhino in that game?
Rhino is in that. He is in the game. Thank you,
So
Crimson, for that one.
And you got web slinging with 2 triggers.
Vulture's in the game.
Oh, that's right, Vulture. The game was the best. The game was the best.
Climb the tower to get
Yes!
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there for everybody who has not played
Electro in that
this.
game too?
Electro was not in the game.
He was
No,
not
no,
in the
Electro-
game. Sadly,
He's
no.
in the Yeah,
No, he isn't.
that's where he's bald. And he's like chasing you down.
No, that's Ultimate
that
Spider-Man.
That's Ultimate
That's
Spider-Man.
Ultimate
That is
Spider-Man.
Ultimate
That
Spider-Man.
is Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The best boss battle of all time is in
Yes.
this game, and it's definitely the boss battle between you and Mysterio.
Yeah.
'Cause it just ends.
Direct.
That's like the most hilarious thing ever. It literally just ends.
It's
like,
one of
just
the
some
most
dude.
hardest boss fights at first. At a young age, it was hard for me.
And then you
But-
realize it's just like the Wizard of Oz. It's just like, no, Mysterio. And then it just ends. I just like blows my mind as a grown man. I'm
You
like,
have to go
that's
through
all I have
like
to
3
do.
stages of hell before you can fight
Yeah, I know, right?
You have to go to the carnival, you gotta do the tower, you gotta do the freaking Statue of Liberty thing.
And then you go to the comic book
Then
shop.
you have to chase him down to the freaking, is it a comic book shop?
Yeah, it's a comic book shop. Or I think it was a
Is it
comic book shop.
family?
Spoiler, yeah, it was. And literally, you go in there, and then it's like,
No.
here you are, level 99 Spider-Man against his level 1 Mysterio.
Yeah,
And all it takes
that's literally
is
all it
a
is.
single button press, and he's dead.
But he
That's
has
it.
like 12 health bars.
I know.
And they all go out the second you touch
Yeah,
him.
they
most
exaggerate
embarrassing
how
thing.
strong he is.
You're like, you see his life, they keep going up. You're like, oh, dude, this is gonna be the worst.
it's like
thing
Dragon
ever.
Ball Z Budokai
And it's like, oh,
health
God.
bar.
Oh,
God.
and that's it.
You're like, wow, wow, that was it.
The game was the
That
most
was
replayable
Spider-Man
value
2,
too.
the second best superhero game ever.
Second best.
Second,
best.
second.
Second best.
Crack, have you been smoking?
There's a lot of debate to that, but we will say that
I'll
for
tell you guys what it is in our next video.
in our next video. Next time, it's the B-Man versus Crimson Chris on this debate.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
oh yeah. We'll see who wins it.
With that said, guys, we're gonna wrap it up before we talk for like 17
Another
more
hour or
hours.
so.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're gonna, just shouts out to Comic City 2.
Mark,
you, Mark.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Gomer.
And Gomer.
Good night,
Good
Elaine.
night, like,
Good. Wow.
Elaine, it's obvious, Elaine, who gives the F's about you. This guy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that happened.
No.
That happened live on YouTube. Weekly RECS.
Not that it happened just once. It's happened several
That's the
times.
second time that's happened,
Yeah,
Elaine.
it kinda-
Remember that. I got your back, girl. That's right. Look at this dude's face, because he knows
man.
it's true.
Ooh, man.
But we actually got some fresh faces for you guys. We're gonna let our boys from Weekly RECS, a couple of episodes back, come out and give you guys a little message. And that is that's Draven the Raven we got back here. Come on up. We got Matt Tastic, and we got a new face, Kryptonite Kyle.
Bring
Come on up.
it. Just bring it on over here.
Yeah.
What do you guys got to say to these guys
Yeah.
on YouTube? Kyle, what you got?
If you really enjoyed Spider-Man 2, if you've ever played it and you're looking for a game that's a lot like it in open world sense and just gameplay replayable value, Hulk Ultimate Destruction, totally a boss game.
Yeah,
totally a boss
games.
game.
Boss game.
Yep.
What you got, Matt Tastic?
I just want to say that your guys' spoiler alerts are the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Number one.
because we tell it to you after.
Yeah, for everyone. And
Editing processes are amazing.
and shout out to NWA. Why not?
I mean, I'll give that. I did make the cop killer reference. If you throw Ice-T,
I mean,
you gotta throw in there. You
gotta
gotta throw
have
the
it
other
there.
gangster rap from the
Body
90s.
count.
Draven the Raven.
Body count.
Body count.
What you got, Draven?
Nowhere Man and Dream Merchant from Image Comics are amazing books. You need to pick them up and read them.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Sweet.
you. That's a good recommendation there. Thank you. All right, guys. With that said, we will end it on a cheesy high five.
Not just an ordinary cheese.
It's not an ordinary cheese. This is the biggest cheesy
I got a
high
question
five.
for everybody. Is everyone okay with me literally stabbing Christian with my teeth?
No, not right now. We'll do
Did I do
that
that?
on
Did I do that
after
on
camera.
YouTube?
We'll
Is
do
that-
that after.
I mean, we know you don't care.
No.
See, YouTube, when you do something right, the person that's doing something wrong gotta stab you. That's the kind of world we live in, YouTube. It's not my
Let's just get this cheesy high five going. Come on, guys. Get up.
Okay.
Get
got
up.
the Wolverine
Get up.
key claws.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's do this.
All right.
Just gonna pick a guy.
Okay.
Pick a guy.
Me and you. Me and you.
Everybody.
All right, on three.
One, two, three.
Oh.